Gratitude with your boy Devin D. Scott, president of the Freedom Founders and chief visionary officer of Emboldened Dreams, where we help you build your dream life without wasting the most productive years trying to figure it out alone. Happy Thursday, everyone. Hope everybody's having a good day so far. Some of y'all ain't even up yet. But I'm going live a little earlier. Got some priorities to do. But if you don't know already, man, we go live. I go live every day to make sure that we're hitting on our gratitude, make sure we're being grateful for the things that we already have, because gratitude is the one thing that you can do that by doing so. Everything else will be either easier or even unnecessary. So if you're watching this on a replay, go ahead and drop your gratitude down in the comments. We'll love to see it. Or simply just ask somebody else what they're grateful for. Share your gratitude with somebody else today, because man, it will improve your life and put you into the state of receivership. But as you may have seen on the title today, trust the process. So I'm very grateful for the process that I'm going through right now. So lately I've really been heavy on the principle of the be, do, have. So I've been hitting on that a lot lately. And I'm getting better and better each and every day of understanding exactly what the principle is and understanding how to teach other people the principle. But focusing on the becoming piece before you just go do. So we've been talking about the becoming piece for a while now, but I want to talk about the do today, because once you already become the person who can do the thing, now it's time to do the thing, right? But because you have become that person, doing the thing should be pretty easy because you already went through all the hard stuff. So now everything should be getting easier, right? So, but the problem is that I'm seeing predominantly it's because they don't become, but we've been talking about that. But the problem that I see a lot is that people will do something one time, they expect a crazy result, and they don't get that result, and they give up and say, hey, I failed, I'm moving on. So the reason I want to talk about trusting the process today is because you can't just do something one time and expect to be great at it. It's just what it is. So when you do something one time, when you are actually doing it, you already became the person who can do the thing. Now you're like, all right, I'm time to do it. The first time you do something, I'm just going to be real, you're probably not going to be very good at it. Just facts. The first time you walked, you weren't very good at it. The first time you learn how to cut with the, I don't even say cut, use a spoon, you weren't very good at it. You was probably dropping all the cereal all over your lap. The first time you learned how to cut a steak, you weren't very good at it. The first time you started lifting weights, you weren't very good at it. First time you drove, you weren't very good at it. But all of those things over time of the process and doing it over and over and over and over and over again, we became pretty good at it, to the point where a lot of the times you can do it subconsciously. Like driving is easy for most of us. I know some of y'all need some help. I know some of y'all may not be the best of drivers, but that's okay. Make sure, just keep on practicing, keep getting better, and keep being aware and stay off your phone. And that'd be a big win for a lot of these accidents going on right now. But over time, as you keep on driving, you're going to get better and better and better, to the point where you can now subconsciously kind of drive. Anybody ever been driving and you're like, whoa, I don't even remember driving the last 20 minutes, the last hour, especially on road trips. You just get in the flow, and you just, it's subconsciously driving. It's like you're aware, but you're not really aware because you're thinking about other stuff, right? And that's what happens in every single thing you do, if you do it consistently over and over and over and over again. But another problem is people will want a big result, and they say, man, I'm not going to do all this and waste all this time in order to get this result that I want. Well, first off, you probably don't want the result very bad, but they give up after that first time, that first, quote unquote failure, and they said, I failed. That stuff don't work. The problem is, after you do something one time, it's kind of like, I always go back to sports, right? As an athlete, I always go back to sports. As we help a lot of former athletes. Once you have run the play, or you play the game, what do you do next? You go back and watch the film. Now, if you don't go back and watch the film, how are you going to learn from that game in order to get better? So that's the point of watching the film, in order to see all the mistakes that you may have made and how you can improve and do it better. To celebrate all the wins. If you may have made a good play, great. Celebrate that one play. But the thing is, it's the process of improving and breaking down the film and seeing where we can get better and what do we need to stop doing, what do we need to continue doing, right? What are you doing good? What are you doing bad? That's the process that you have to go through. That's the system in order to keep on improving. But what most people do, they say, that don't work. I failed. I tried that. It doesn't work. How many times did you try it? Did you watch the film? Did you go back? Did you change up some things and go back and do it again? For an example, in my virtual events, I teach people how to run virtual events and drive clients and get more clients and things like that. And it's like, you can't just run one event and just think you're going to be amazing at the first event you ever done. You got to go back. You got to watch the film. You got to watch the replay. You got to say, I'm going to change this. I'm going to change this. I'm going to change this. I'm going to go back and do it again. The next event, maybe you got a little better. Let me go back to the drawing board. Let me keep on trusting this process. Let me critique a couple things. Let me move a couple things here and there. Let me go do it again. For an example, a guy in my mastermind, shout out to Chris, man. He hops on the morning lives every once in a while. But shout out to Chris because his first event, he made $0 from. Zero. Goose egg just wasn't very good, right? Now, most people quit at that stage and be like, I knew this stuff didn't work. Man, I'm going to go try something else. But Chris is trusting the process. First time, he did zero. Goose egg, make $0. The next event, guess what happened? He got a little better. He watched some film. He went back to the drawing board. He edited some things. He changed up some plays. He called some new plays. The next event, he made $25,000 in one day. Now watch this. He made $25,000. He still went back and watched the film. He went back to the drawing board, watched the film. Hey, I did this good. Let's celebrate this, this $25,000. Great. Let me go back to the drawing board. And what else can we change to drive more conversion, to have more people, buy into the offer, to help more people get into the offer so that they can build their e-commerce business. That's what he does. He went back to the drawing board even when he had a small win. And that's a big win to a lot of people. He went back to the drawing board. Guess what happened the next event? He went from 0 to 25,000. And his next event, he made $100,000 in one day. Because he trusted the process. Trust. I don't know if trusted the word. Trusted? Trust the process. You're not going to be the GOAT the first time you do anything. You're not. In order to go to level 2, you must master level 1. Think about Chris's example. If he would have gave up, he was so close to goal. If he would have gave him and said, this virtual event stuff doesn't work, I'm going to go do something else, he wouldn't have made his first $25,000. If he would have been complacent, man, that's good. I don't want to keep improving like 25. Like, shoot, I'm on top of the world. He wouldn't have made $100,000 in a day. The way we grew up in our paradigm, and most of us grew up, I won't say all of us, but the way most of us grew up, our goal is to get $100,000 a year. Well, my guy Chris made $100,000 in a day. Why? Because he trusts the process. He went back to the drawing board. He understood what he did well, what he did bad. He doubled down on what he did well. He changed some things he did bad, and he tried again. He changed some things he did bad. He did it again. He did it again. He did it again. And guess what? He's going to keep on doing. He had a $100,000 day. I guarantee he's back at the drawing board. He's back on the drawing board. Man, I did way more things right this time. But we only have a 10% conversion rate. How can we get a 20% conversion rate? How can we do it better? How can we help more people? And this is just an example of a guy on Mastermind he just got his award a couple of days ago for his $100,000 day award. And I just want to share that with y'all, not to gloat and to brag on what he's doing, but to show that trusting the process and trusting the system is the way. Now, if you don't have a system, let's go back a little bit. This is going back to the becoming part. We're talking about the doing today. But going back to the becoming part, if you don't have a system, well, who has a system? Who has a system that you now want? I guarantee if you want to run an e-commerce business to increase your income, your impact in the world, and increase your freedom, Chris may be a good guy to go to. He knows how to build a store, and he knows how to create a system to where he can sell his system to other people so that they can run the play. And again, he made 6 figures in a day. If you want to make 6 figures in a day, that's a good guy to talk to. Within Bolder and Dreams, we help people build their dream life. If you want to build out your dream life so you can stop waking up every single day feeling unfulfilled, you should probably talk to us. You should probably reach out. You should probably book a call. You should probably click the link in the bio and go and get on the calendar and book a call so we can have a consultation to see if you're a good fit. Simple as that. You should probably come to the Build Your Dream Life event going down. I ain't even dropped it yet, but going down April 16th. Saturday, April 16th at 12 p.m. Eastern time. You should probably show up if you want to live your dream life. But people don't trust that process. People don't understand that, oh, I don't have a system, that they need a system. And once they have a system, they don't understand that they need to trust the process to keep on going and going and going and going and continue to watch the film, go back to the drawing board, recreate a new play, and go run the play. Watch the film, make edits, run the play. Watch the film, make edits, run the play. That's the game, over and over and over again. And if you did that one thing, the first time you're not gonna be very good at it. The second time you get a little better. The third time you be a little better. By the time you get to the 10th time, you should be pretty good at it. By the time you get to the 50th time, you may have mastered it by then. And by the time you master it, guess what you can do? You can level up to the next level. Now that you're at the next level, you can teach those people on the people below you, on the level below you. You can give them and teach them. You can now run your own master class and teach them how to do it. I used to struggle with the credibility of like, what can I teach? I'm a coach. I just coach everything. Like I just coach people what they want, but I'm living my dream life. Let me show y'all something. I wrote this April 2020, so almost 2 years ago. And I'm not gonna read it all to you, but I wrote everything down, and I said I will become. It's funny, I wrote this down, huh? I will become a motivational teacher and share what I have learned. Right? I'm not gonna read it all to you, but I said at this point, I will be in my dream life. At this point, I will be in my dream life. And basically in the paragraph, I'm talking about being a motivational teacher and giving back and helping people. I wrote it down 2 years ago. Look at the date. 4/3/2020. Signed it at the bottom. At this point, I will be in my dream life. I am living my dream life every single day. Now, do I want to improve? Yes, of course. There's always room for improvement. Like my pastor always says, you're never going to catch improvement. There's always room. I want to continue to improve. I want to continue to help more people. I want to be a better coach. I want to help more people. I want to inspire more people to take the time to actually build their dream life. Whether that's a job, whether that's entrepreneurship, or whether it's a hybrid model, where you have a job in your entrepreneur. Whatever that may look like, I've built my dream life around what is my dreams. I've done that. So if you want to build your dream life, what should you do? You can go, you can take the 6 years that I went through myself and try to trial and error. You can do that. Or you can hit them Bolder Dreams up and see the system that we have, because we've already been through the process, and you don't have to worry about how to do it because we already went through it. So you can merge over to the fast lane and actually, get these secrets and all these things that I've been learning through all this trial and error, through paying 25, my wife doing like, I don't know if my wife's like even put all the numbers out there, but paying a significant amount of money to join masterminds and to be around millionaires and to change my mindset to become the person who can then do the thing. That now has a system that I worked my own self, that I went through the system myself first, that I have my results of now I'm in my dream life. That we have, I don't even know the number, 10 to 18 people, 100% clip that are now, went from where they were to now live, in their dream job. That has higher pay, that has more fulfillment in their job. These are the things that I wasn't even realizing that I was doing. But now when I look back at it, I wrote it all down. I wrote it down. I signed it. I said, this is what I'm doing. And at this point, I'll be in my dream life. I'm in my dream life. So if you want to live your dream life, you can do it. You can go 5, 6, 10 years and go, go try it and do it yourself. Cool. Like, do that. But if you want it sooner than later, if you want to make more, more income, more impact, you have more freedom, a higher paying job, you want to, start a business, whatever that looks like with a hybrid method, that's what we do. We've already done it. So if you want the system for that, that's all you gotta do is reach out, click the link in the bio. But anyway, I'm gonna get off my my soapbox. I was supposed to be short and quick today. I look up the top, it's 16 minutes. But I'm just really passionate about this because I don't understand why I didn't. I do now. I'm not gonna get into it right now. I'll share it on another day. But people typically, a lot of people I'm finding out don't know what they want. And if they do know what they want, they don't go do it. So on a later date, I'll talk about why they're not going to do it and why they're being held back. And even though that they do know, they're not doing it anyway. And I want to give you this short answer really quick. It's the who, not the how. Stop worrying about how to do things and find you who has already done it. If you want to build an e-commerce business, I highly recommend you reach out to Chris. If you want that connect, reach out to me. I'll connect you to Chris. He knows how to build a 6-figure e-commerce business. He has made 6 figures in one day with a virtual event. If you want to know how to do that, he's a good guy to talk to. I help people build their dream life. If you want to learn how to build your dream life, I'm a good guy to talk to. It's the who, not the how. And guess how I figured out how to finish up my stuff and do that? I found my own who, and I paid a significant amount of money to get in the room, to get around other millionaires that are talking in a different clip. So I can change up my paradigm and get rid of all the limiting beliefs that I had back in the past tense. I don't have those limiting beliefs anymore because I got in the room with people who actually believe in that they can do what they need to do in order to live the life that they want to live. They became the person to do the thing, and now they have all the stuff that they now want to have. But it all comes down to trusting the process. I'm gonna get off my soapbox for real this time. But anyway, if you like what you talk about, man, go ahead and drop something down in the comments, man. We'd love to see it. And share what you're grateful for, because I'm grateful for my process. I could be saying, man, I wish I would have been in my dream like 5 years ago. Yeah, but I had to go through the process of learning it. I had to. And if I would have understood the cheat code of finding the who, not the how, like I know now, it may have only been a year. It may have only been 5 months, 6 months. But instead, I'm off. I'm done. I promise I'm done. I'll go all day, man. DeAndre Collins in the building. What's going on, brother? He said, "One of you guys, I'm trying to get one more week lift." He said, "I'm doing the best that I can. Love you guys, man. Appreciate you, brother. Good morning. Put your gratitude down in the comments. We'd love to see it. Share your gratitude with somebody else today and ask them what they're grateful for as well. Y'all know what I'm grateful for today. I'm grateful for my process. I'm grateful for my process that I wrote down 2 years ago, that now I'm living my dream life. And boy, I'll tell you, it feels good. So with that being said, man, that's all I got. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Highly encourage. Reach out to the who is doing the thing that you want to do, that you can reach out to, that they can give you the cheat code. They can give you their system that they already went through, and that you can get to your goals and achieve your goals a lot more faster and focusing on your purpose and your fulfillment of why you're here in this world. So love y'all. Appreciate y'all. That does it for me. For Devin D. Scott, signing off. Y'all gonna be great.